Donald Trump Jr. will be charged and used by the special counsel Robert Mueller to arrest his father, President Donald Trump, a former prosecutor predicted. During an AMC-CBC segment of MSNBC on Saturday, Paul Butler, former corruption prosecutor of the Department of Justice, and host Joy Reid discussed the latest developments in Mueller's investigation into Russian interference in the 2016 presidential election and possible collusion between the Trump campaign team and Moscow officials. Mueller has to point to Trump to place the appropriate coda at the end of the long symphony? Reid asked the former prosecutor. Mueller is not going to point to Trump, because he will follow the DOJ official's manual, but he has influence over the president in terms of Donald Trump Jr., Butler explained. We saw Mueller use the children of the people to meet people in the past. He could do it with Donald Trump Jr. He continued, Trump Jr. entered the Senate Intelligence Committee, made an oath to tell the truth and lied. Do you think he's going to be accused? Reid asked. If Roger Stone and Michael Cohen are indicted for lying to the Intelligence Committee and Donald Jr. lies, he will also be charged, Butler replied. Earlier this week, Republican Jackie Speier CA, a Democrat on the House Intelligence Committee who questioned the president's eldest son in his Russian contacts in December 2017, reaffirmed his concerns that Trump Jr. lead to committee after suggesting in December that he lead on at least 2 occasions. When asked by MSNBC Live anchor Katie Tur on Tuesday if she suspected that someone in Trump's circle, in addition to former President Roger Stone's advisor, lied to the committee, he suggested Trump Jr. without naming him directly. I am concerned that other people lied to the committee, and I would not be surprised if we discovered through Mueller's investigation and report that he identified other people, said the Democratic representative. Who do you potentially think I could have lied to? Tur pressed. Well, I'm not going with you at the time, but I think I could probably find out. People within the Trump organization who testified before the commission, said Speier, a description that pointed to Trump Jr. After participating in a Trump Tower meeting in June 2016, where he received information about former Democratic presidential candidate Hillary Clinton, Trump Jr. told the committee that he did not disclose the meeting to his father. However, former Trump lawyer and personal fixer Michael Cohen, who pleaded guilty to making false statements to Congress last year, disagreed with Trump Jr.'s allegations. President Donald Trump, on Saturday, named Rear Admiral Ronnie Jackson as chief medical advisor and assistant to the president. Jackson, the president's former doctor and his nominee to lead the Department of Veterans Affairs before retiring after allegations of inappropriate behavior, was also nominated for a promotion to a 2-star admiral in the Navy on Friday. The double announcements came before the annual Physicist Trump, which is scheduled for Friday, February 8 at Walter Reed. Jackson was elected to the VA position in April 2018, but withdrew after allegations of overprescribing pills, drinking at work and creating a hostile work environment to the surface. Jackson, who also served as a White House physician under Presidents George W. Bush and Barack Obama, denied the accusations, calling them completely fabricated and false. The Washington Post confirmed on Saturday that Jackson is still being investigated by the Inspector General of the Department of Defense. Jackson also started last year after driving the president's physique, when he related that Trump was in excellent health with big genes, despite widespread accounts indicating that the president's septuagenarian does not exercise regularly and does not feed on healthy form. Also named on the president's assistant list is Stephanie Grisham, press secretary to First Lady Melania Trump, who was assistant to the president. Grisham, who is often militant in his defense of the First Lady, in December wrote an opinion column on CNN defending the First Lady against the trivial and superficial coverage of the press.